Yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It has been forever. I hope you guys are having a great day, great morning. Happy Sunday. Oof. I usually don't come on around this time to do live streams, but I had something to show you. I had something to show you guys, and I had to make sure that I dropped some links, some previews of what we are building, because we're building some awesome stuff that you guys are going to enjoy, and some of you guys have been actually using it already. So big shout out to all of you guys that are supporting what we're building every single day. Thank you guys so much for being here. And yo, nobody's hosting live streams about SUI. What's going on? What is going on? I'll tell you what's going on. The market is turning around, ladies and gentlemen, and things are looking really good. Things are looking much promising, much better, and I am very excited to see a lot of different projects continue to build, continue to show up regardless of the market condition and regardless of what's going on. They still show up every single day. So big shout out to all of you guys. We got a couple of new projects that are dropping some heat in the SUI ecosystem, and a lot of them are catching attention, and they're gonna do great because they're making some awesome stuff. So very, very excited. I'm gonna give you a quick rundown of what happened. I know I've been MIA, but that's because I've been building nonstop every single day, and it's just, you know, too much. Sometimes it is too much that you cannot keep up. So that's why I have to take a step back, take a chill pill, get my head down, and just work, build. And then, you know, I'm gonna try to do at least 1 stream or 2 streams a week, so that way you guys know that I'm still here, that I have not disappeared, and that way you guys can still get to know what's going on in the SUI ecosystem all around. So let's get started, ladies and gentlemen. SUI did come back. SUI looks like it's starting to go back up. Oh my goodness, I was off a little bit on my Warriors chart, but let's look at the price for SUI USDT. There you go. All right. So SUI, ladies and gentlemen, is sitting at $2.27. We did have a good run up to almost, well, right here, 224 from previously 180, 190 that we were at. We had that huge pump, so that was good to see. And now it looks like we're holding resistance right there. Look at that. So it looks like things are turning around for all of us. We are going to continue to go up overall. I think the market is gonna turn around really, really good, and it's gonna blast off. And what that means that every single project in the SUI ecosystem is also gonna benefit from it, because they're gonna go up as well. So as long as you're still here building every single day, showing up, congratulations, you are gonna make it. It might take longer, but as long as you show up every single day and don't give up, it will happen. There's a couple of new projects that came out. Let me get started with the NFTs first, because NFTs have been hot. I do believe that it is going to be an NFT season in the SUI ecosystem, and NFTs are going to pop off. So I'm very, very excited. Doonies did mint out. They minted out in 3 hours. The artwork is fire itself. It is so fire. And a lot of us were able to cop a good, decent amount of them on discount because of the collaborations that they did. They did a lot of collaborations, and I think that was one of the key factors in pushing the project forward, because they were able to give opportunity to other communities to come in and scoop up, you know, at a much cheaper price. And it was good. A lot of us got some really good trades. So I'm very excited. I'm very, very bullish on what they're building. They're showing up every single day. And as you guys can see, consistency is the key to making it, and being a team player, being here in the SUI ecosystem, and just playing with the rest of the boys, you know, giving communities an opportunity to, let me put this volume down, give an opportunity to those to continue building and making things happen. Collaboration is the key to success. So Doonies came in hot. It's been doing really good. The volume is 39,000 SUI. That's a lot of volume. I think overall they've done the most volume in the past, I want to say 3 days. I do want to say 3 days, but excuse me, but it's not looking like it, because they don't have that function. But right now, overall, in the past 7 days, Doonies is the #2 collection. You know, right behind you know, Ika NFTs. These Ika NFTs have been doing really good. They have done 441,000 in SUI trades. That's a lot. And Doonies is just, you know, coming right behind them. So very, very excited, very, very bullish on what these projects are building. I don't know if I showed you guys a sneak peek of what we're doing with planks. And the reason why it's taking longer is because you're going to see the difference between the layering of how NFTs are produced, and how some, you know, take more time than others. So that's why the planks has taken much, much longer, because most of these collections have one single character, and as you guys can see, it's just facing one direction. But the way we're doing it with planks is we have many, many traits. I think we have 6 6 or 7 different traits, body styles, not traits, body styles. And let me give you a little peek what it looks like. So this is one body style. Oh my god, this one goes hard. Look at that. This one's called the translucent, and you can actually see all the things that it's holding in the background. So if it's holding a bat, or if it's holding a butterfly catcher, you're gonna be able to see through it. And one of the main reasons why this collection has taken much longer, it's because every single trait has to match the actual character and its color. So if this is a translucent, the eyes have to be translucent, the mouth has to be translucent, you know, all those aspects have to be the same way. So that's why it's taking some time, but we are still continuously building in the background. And here's another example. As you guys can see, this is another different pose. This is a palm, right? This is a palm pose. The other one was holding a grip. It was gripping something, whether that was a bat or butterfly catcher, but this one is an actual palm. So that means now you have a whole different aspect of an NFT, and it's not the same one. And the thing that doesn't change is just the trait itself and the accessories, but the whole aspect of the body style. This is another one, and as you guys can see, the traits as well will be translucent on some of them. You know, for example, this one. And as you guys can see, there was a little mouthpiece which will be changed because it's the wrong one. So whenever you are mixing and matching from different colors for NFTs, you're gonna get something like this. And of course, you're gonna be like, yo, that's obvious that it's not the right one. But you know, we're trying to make a point of how it would look like if we were to pretty much just go back. I mean, do what everybody else is doing with one single thing. And as you guys see, different colors. And this is another example right here. Oh, that's so freaking cool. I love it. Here's another one. Here's another example. As you guys can see, this one is holding a card. And it could be either a card or a SUI play. So far, you guys have seen 3 different aspects. And I mean, 3 different body styles. And these 3 different body styles can literally be converted to whole NFT collections because everybody uses one single mode. For example, if we were to do the collection and just have it like this, it would just have different traits. But there's no fun in that, right? There's no fun in that. So we got to get it spicy where now you have different things of the actual character doing and holding different things. So that's one of the reasons why Planks has taken some time. But, you know, we're still working on it. Shout out if you're going to go to the SUI base camp. And here's a little sneak peek. Here's a little sneak peek of that. Look at that. Different colorings, different backgrounds. So it's going to be a good collection. There's many different collections that are coming out in SUI. And here's the other one here. Here's the grip. So there's many different collections that are coming out in the SUI ecosystem. So I am bullish. I'm very excited. And hopefully you guys are excited as well for all the projects that are continuously building. I do know that Pug Whiff is coming out with their NFT collection soon as well. There's a pug. Where's the... Let me see. I'm trying to find the sneak peek they dropped for the NFTs. Oh, no. That was a different one. Sorry. Where's Pug? Pug Whiff. Here you go. Pug Whiff. Not the other one. The other one was called Fun. Here you go. There's a sneak peek of the NFT collection that they're going to be dropping out. So that one's also going to be minting soon. It's going to be pretty cool. But it looks like in order to get waitlisted, you have to be, you know, in the top 100 holders. And the second ones are for the L2s for the first come, first serve. So I'm very excited, very bullish for all of the things that are getting built. Oh, hold on. Let me show you another collection that I think is going to be wicked. The Borgs are going to be dope. The Borg SUI, I saw the art. Let me tell you, this art is top notch. Look at that. Sheesh. That takes a long time, ladies and gentlemen. That takes a long time. So I'm excited for this as well. I want to see when they're gonna be dropping, because they got some also good stuff. I do know that the Quansa's also coming out. They're also coming out. They also got some good art. So it seems like it's gonna be a very long SUI summer with NFTs because people are building. People are building. So I'm excited. I am excited for all the things that we're building. Everyone overall. All right. Yo, Gray, let's go, baby. Oh, Gray, hang around, my love. We'll crank this bad boy to 500 in a beat. It's 1 p.m. Eastern time. That means people are probably at church. It's 9 a.m. West Coast. That means people are barely waking up, having their coffee. So, yeah, we'll get some people rolling. But I do want to show you guys and present to you guys one of the things that we have worked on. And as you guys know, it was a collaborative effort. Bob, Pepe, and SUI Bets, we came together to build something known as the SUI Booster, and you guys are very familiar with it because some of you guys have been using it. And I do know that there is a particular project that has done really well. That has done really well. Let's look at the 5-minute chart. Bubble has been doing really good. They've been on a run. And I know for a fact that they are using our volume bot. So it's really good to see, different communities just continuously utilize the products that we are developing because overall it is helping them. So very excited to see. If you guys are not familiar with Bubble, they're basically a bubbles for SUI, which is really cool because now we have our own little, bubble section that you can see just for what's happening in the SUI ecosystem. And these are the things that are gonna bring more awareness to the projects overall because now you can go in there and you can kind of interact with them. And it's good to see. This is really cool. So the guys are working, nonstop in building cool things. And so now, I did see them like a 30 or 40K market cap, and they went on a run. So shout out to them. Congratulations on continuously grinding and showing up. And that's what's going to happen with a lot of the builders. Right now, it might not be the time for them to pretty much, show what they got going on as far as the project and the token goes because of the market. But once products do get delivered, holy crap, Meg just went on a run. What the heck? Let me see this. Let me show me the chart. Yo, Meg went running, bruh. Oh my goodness. All right, let's go check out Meg. Megalodon. Here we go. Yeah, look at that. Sheesh. Awesome. I think this one is it's not showing up the right one. Sometimes on Deck Screener you will see two different types of you will see two different types of charts, and that's because they're two different liquidities. So this one has liquidity over here and this one has liquidity over here. So there's one on Cetus and one on Turbo. So but that's good. I wouldn't have known about it if it wasn't for Meg. So I mean for Bubo. So this is good. This is really cool to see. And hopefully you guys can show them support, let them cook, and support pretty much everyone that's coming together. So I'm very excited. So I know they have been one of our users of the Turbo, the SUI Booster, and I want to show you guys a sneak peek of what the SUI Booster is going to look like on the Walrus website. So we are going to be putting our volume bot on the SUI Walrus website, where you can go and look at the apps. When you go to Walrus Explorer, you get to see what projects are getting built on Walrus. And I'm gonna show you guys a sneak peek. So you can basically go to walrusscan.com, and then you can go. Where am I at? Worm Pouch 2. That's crazy. Here you go. These are the new projects that you can see that are currently building. So you can either go, you can post it by projects or by sites. So all these are different projects that are currently building. And then you got the sites that are currently up. And these are some of the sites that are already using Walrus. So very, very excited. And I'm about to show you what we're going to put on here. So let me see. So far we got, I don't know what Deep Trade is. Let me see this. All right, let's visit the website. deeptrade.walrus.app. Let me see. This is the first time looking at it. I just stumbled upon it. Oh, it's like a Deep Trade. Whoa, is this the deep where you can trade anything? Let me see. Yo, let's go. Oh no, we're not there. Let me see. Yeah, NS is there. No, but's not there. Okay, this is brand new. I've never seen this. And then you can collect points. Oh, let me check it out. Base, software engineer, Web3 enthusiast, occasional trader. Oh, here you go. Over the last couple of months, we've been building Deep Trade day and night. We truly believe that decentralized will overtake centralized in the near future in most aspects, but we currently prefer centralized exchanges. And Deep Book 3 provides a solid foundation for building order book exchanges on SUI. But that's not only the reason we put an effort into this product and constantly trying to perfect it. This is why we built Deep Trade. Damn, this is okay. All right, let's look at the... So Deep Trade is a decentralized book order built on Deep Book. Full support permissionless market, enhanced by custom deep indexer, swap aggregator, binary transparency. All right, I love videos. All right, let's see. Deeptrade.io. Yo, that's pretty cool. Wow, that is pretty cool. So basically, you can trade, and the more you trade, the more points you earn. And now they got like an order book of the sell orders that they're gonna happen. This is pretty cool. I'm gonna follow them. This is brand new. I would love to hear from the Deb. This is brand new. This just dropped 2 days ago. Dang, that's interesting. Okay. See, the more you know, the more you learn. Let's go. All right, so these are the things that are getting built on Walrus. So that's pretty cool to see. There's another one called Sea Lion. Staking in fun games. Oh, you can have like a little like retweet post, all that good stuff. Cool. Leaderboard. All right, let me see what else they got. Yeah, there's not that many websites on Walrus though. That's really good. That's a really good thing to see, that there's not a lot. So the earlier you get here, the better it's gonna be. Sheesh. What's Wata? Wata's a game. All right, let's check out these games. Pairing fully decentralized experience. Wow, 179 players online. Wow, raise weekly 1,000 pool prize. Bro, what? I like this. I like this a lot. Join the game and win prizes. Wager 706. Oh, but they're not working. All right, let's see this. I love games, especially if they're free. Oh, brother. Okay, so entry per round is 0.1 SUI, up to 100 tiles per round. Oh, it's just like a betting. Interesting. Give me a sec. Lord. Okay, okay. Join the team. Waiting to be drawn. These are cool games, if I could understand them. 28 waiting to be drawn. All right, let's see how this works. Let's see how this works. Is there a description on how to play it? I don't know. Tile game. All right, let's try this one. This one's 0.1. Let's bet 0.1. We're just gonna try it out. Okay. Bet successful. Draw. We're gonna draw on red. Oh, it just picks who the winner is. Oh, that's pretty cool. So basically, the more squares you buy, the more chances you have at winning whatever the bet is. That's pretty cool. Okay, I like this game. This game is cool. There's no players. This is pretty cool. It's a cool game. I like this game. Mystery points. Account. I like it. If you guys want to play it, I'm going to give you guys a referral code right now. Wait, doesn't even work. Wait a minute. All right, let me go to X real quick. I'm not going to get you guys on here because I need to fully understand it. All right, Wata, winner takes all. This is really cool. Let's see the what takes all, fully on chain. User, remix, provider. This is awesome. All right, now I follow them. It looks like they were following me. This is pretty cool. This is a pretty cool game. So right now there's different types of games. I guess you bet on it and then you pick which side is yours. Let's see who's gonna win. This looks pretty cool. This looks fun. This looks fun. So basically, the more money you bet, the more chances you have of getting a bigger piece of the pie. Basically, for example, this one's called a pie, and then I guess it will just pick one, whether it's gonna be red or blue. Let's see. So yeah, depending on how much you bet is how much you potentially ought to win. Let me see how this one plays. New player just joined. This is a pretty cool game. I mean, I like this. Yeah, this is pretty fun. This is the SUI Boost you needed for today, ladies and gentlemen. All the things that nobody's talking about. Nobody's talking, like, no spaces have been talking about this game, Water Dot Wall. You want to go outside, boy? Let me take my dog outside real quick. Come on, let's go outside. All right, let's see. When is it gonna draw? I want to see how this one is played. Waiting to be drawn. This is pretty cool. See, nobody's talking about these things, bro. Nobody's talking about these things, and they should be. Yo, Boobo's going up. Show. All right, I want to see how this one is played. And see, that's the thing. Having 3 games. I have to bring another game because I only have 2 so far. I had to get rid of one because the code was just not working. And I think you guys are gonna like it. I think you guys are gonna like it. I don't know when it's gonna start drawing. But this is pretty cool. I like this game. It's pretty cool. So pretty much you just bet and then you just take it all. All right, cool. Well, man, we're learning a bunch of different new projects, but as you can see, there's only 15 of them, so there's not much competition. I like it. Settlements takes a minute. Oh, healthy DJ, look at you, little creep. You're always creeping on me, bro. I don't know. Let me see. I tried playing early. It took long. Yeah, that's what I was. That's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for it to draw, but it never drew. So let me see this one. Yeah, this one is taken. There's no timer. I think that's the one thing they're missing. Yo, Top, what's good, baby? Hey, let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know why it's why it takes them a little bit longer. I do know that let me see, is it this one? Yeah, nobody's playing this one, but this one was where was the one? Tile. This one, I think this is the one that people are playing the most. And I don't because yeah, this one was pretty cool because you kind of buy however many more bricks you want to play, and then it'll just these are pretty cool, but I don't. You're right, it takes too long to draw. It takes way too long to draw, so I don't know. Maybe I'll try to host a space with these guys so we can give them some feedback. I'll send them a message. See if they get back to me. Man, you know what? We're still early though. We are extremely early because just looking at the Warriors and then looking at Pouch 2, you're like, damn, that's crazy. You know, that's super early. So I'm happy to see that all these things are pretty much, you know, getting built here. We're so early. There's only 15 pages. Well, there's about to be 16 by the end of the night. So hopefully this will draw soon. Yeah, but I think that's the one thing they're missing. They're missing a timer for like when this thing is closed up. But the one thing I do appreciate about this, or that I like about it, where is it? Is that they kind of have a breakdown on how it works. And I really do like that. On their page, it gives you a breakdown of, you know, how is it that it works. But the one thing they're missing is, you know, the timer. There's no timer. And they got some tokens, which is really, really good. But yeah, it does take some time. It definitely does take some time. Dang, somebody walked away with 26 SUI on that one. Sheesh. So if I was, how many max can I? So the more, well, no, hold on. These are rounds. Entries. So with 2 SUI, holy crap. Hold on. Just give me 1 round, bro. Okay, so 2 SUI. Is he really? All right, I gotta see this. Hold on. I have not been to the forbidden website in a long time. Oh my god, he is actually live. No freaking way. Goju is actually live. Wow, it's actually doing pretty good. Let me see, what market cap is it at? 4K market cap. 5K market cap. It's a bathing ape. Oh man. Oh yeah, there's water. Oh my god. Bathing ape. All right, I'm gonna give him the boost. I'm gonna I'm gonna call this my TG. All right. We got those degens. There you go. It's a bathing ape. Bro. All right, let me see what happens. Oh my goodness. It's only been 33 minutes. It's doing pretty good. He's got 42 people live on stream with him. What happened? No, they took it down. What? Why did they take his stream down, bro? The streamer has been removed for violating Pump Fund terms and services. No way. He didn't do anything. He was just bathing. Bro, what? Oh, no. Everybody's selling now. Oh, no. Hold on. Let me go back. Let me go back. Never mind. Just... Bro. Bro, I called it. Oh, good thing nobody has looked at it. I'm gonna delete it. Damn. How did that... Bro, that is so lame. Yeah? Look at that. They took us down his stream. This was created 10 months ago. Man, this website got whacked, bro. Hot girl season. Let me see. Let me see what they got, and if they have not been taken down.
On the year, so I would say 20K. I'm gonna take this off.
Yeah. Lame, bro. Lame. Let me see. Let me look at the live streams, bro. I have not been here in ages. This one's at 132 market cap, and it's just an AI. Dang. I guess this was the first one. I don't know, bro. You know, Pump Fun was fun at some point, but now it's like, yo, that was pretty funny, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty good. That was pretty entertaining. Yeah, this thing is taking forever. Maybe it's waiting for me to play. I don't know. Let me disconnect. Yeah, Degen is right. This takes forever. Like, it takes a long time. Mystery points. All right, anyways. So let me get to this part of the show where I show you what we're going to be releasing on Walrus as well that you guys are already familiar with. You guys already know the things that we have created. It's currently right now on Telegram. So if you go to Telegram and you are looking to boost your actual project, SUI Booster. Here we go. You can use our Telegram bot, which is, SUI Booster. And it basically works really well. I was on a live stream, I think last week, and I actually took, here you go. I actually took the pumpkin bot from number 37 to number 12 in Deck Screener in 3 hours. And I didn't spend that much money. I did not spend that much money. So this shows, how powerful the SUI Booster is, and a lot of people have been utilizing it. A lot of people are using it, so we're grateful. But now we need to step it up, right? And we need to be able to bring a product that you guys are going to be able to have access to it in a more simple way, in a way that fits with the SUI ecosystem. And that's the reason why we're going to be launching it on Walrus. So you guys will have access to a website instead of a Telegram bot. SUI ecosystem needs to keep building the ecosystem, right? So just going to Telegram kind of defeats the purpose of saying, hey, we're in SUI, or we're participating in the growth of the SUI ecosystem. So we are going to be putting the website on Walrus, so that way you guys can just go to suibooster.wall.app and have access to the SUI Booster. And I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek of what that looks like. And this is what the SUI Booster looks like on the page. All right, and I'm gonna walk through it. We are still testing it out, so just keep that in mind. That we're doing some tests, and it's still, it's just an MVP. It's very minimal. So this is the SUI Booster. This is what the SUI Booster looks like. This is gonna be what you guys are gonna be able to come to the website on your computer or on your phone, and then I'm gonna give you guys a walkthrough of how it works. So basically, it's the same thing as a Telegram bot with a few changes. Of course, it's online. So basically, to start the bot, you're gonna go ahead and hit the start. And then the next thing you need to do is you need to figure out what liquidity provider your token is currently at. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to boost. Let me boost planks real quick. I haven't touched planks in a while. Here you go. Okay. So this is planks. And as you guys can see, the last transaction that came through was 47 minutes ago, and it was a sell. Let me put this down real quick. There we go. That way it's not overbearing. So as you guys can see, there's no action. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna burn some tokens. So the first thing I need to do is I need to figure out what liquidity provider it's at, and right here is on Turbos. So Turbos is where the liquidity provider is at. And then we are going to go to click on the contract address. Now I'm going to go back to the SUI Booster, and I'm going to go with Turbos. I'm going to put my contract address. And here you're going to have the option to check what liquidity pool you want to utilize. If you have more than 2 or 3 pools that are over, $1,500, it's going to show them. So you're going to be able to click on which liquidity, pool we're going to be using to do the transactions. And of course, we're going to be using the turbos. And here you can pretty much read exactly what it is that we are providing. So right here, you get to pick between a volume bot, a ranking bot, or a hype. The hype feature is something that I came up with, and I think it's very useful. And I think I personally love it because not only does it provide value overall to the community, but it also brings a little bit of hype because the charts just turn green. They just crank, boom, 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 they crank green. So hype is one of my favorite functions, and hype basically makes microtransactions and it sends them to the burn address. So basically it buys a bunch of different little mini buys, and then it takes all those tokens and sends them to the burn address, so you never see them again. So you're just putting like high, buy pressure into it. So we're going to use that function. We're going to be using this function. So if you guys have a community and you guys do an event where you mint NFTs and then, you know, you burn a portion of that, this is the best way to burn those tokens. So we're going to choose the hype function. And as you can see, this is the screen where it tells you, hey, you're going to be burning tokens. Keep that in mind. So whenever you come up here, it's going to tell you what project you're going to be burning, which is, you know, the token is planks, what liquidity provider is going to be pulling from, which is turbos, and it tells you exactly what it's doing. You know, it's going to be bringing hype. So once you have that, all you have to do is basically copy the deposit address. You're going to copy it, and then you're going to go ahead and send whatever amount of money you want to send. And I'm going to show you guys something real quick that I like. With any other bot or utility bot that you're using, they always have a minimum of what you should be spending. Some of these bots have gotten a little bit pricey because they'll have a minimum of like 40 or 50 SUI to start the bot. With our particular bot, we're not doing that. So here you can literally burn 1 SUI. If you have 1 SUI to burn, we'll take that 1 SUI and we'll run it and burn those transactions. And a lot of projects will have like a minimum, but we're not doing that. We're making sure that we give you the biggest return on your investment with whatever money you have. So if you have, 10 SUI, if you have 1 SUI, we'll make that work. We'll run it. So I'm going to give you guys, I'm going to show you guys right now what it looks like. Here we go. I'm going to send 1 SUI. I'm going to show you guys right here. I'm going to send 1 SUI. 1 SUI to the wallet address. Boom, boom. It's sending. So we've sent 1 SUI from the Planks wallet to right here, to the actual to the SUI booster. So what's going to happen now is once you send it, then you can go and check out the volume status. You can click on volume status, and it's going to tell you basically a breakdown of what you just did. So basically it tells you, everything you're doing, how long it's been since the bot started, and it tells you whether the bot is running or is not running. So right now the status is that it's not running. It's still waiting for the money to go through. Yo, Young, what's good, bruh? What's going on, brother? How you doing? Welcome. So now we just wait for the smart contract to pick up the money that we just sent, and then it's gonna start it. It's gonna start pretty much doing the microtransaction. So you can always go back, just wait for it, hit the status to see if anything has changed. Let me make sure I send it to the correct address. I got a feeling I didn't. 01 01. No, I did. So now we just wait, and it might have taken a little bit longer because I took 2 minutes to send in the money. The faster you send the money, the faster it pretty much works. So now give me 1 sec. Let me see. So now once the smart contract receives the money, it's going to start making it run. And the way to know whether it started or not is, one, you'll be able to see the bot maker of how many buys it has created. And another function that I've added on there was the ability to share the progress of what is happening with the current bot you're using, right? So we'll go to Planks, and as you can see, now it's starting to buy micro buys, and then it's gonna send the tokens to the burn address. So it's really cool. I love it. I think that feature is gonna be really good for many different projects because it gives back into the community in a way that helps overall. Not just basically burning tokens, but actually putting some volume, some buys through the chart. And when you do that, when you actually run some buys through the actual liquidity pool, then you start to rank up. So if you're ranked number 150 and you run 10 SUI worth of burn, you can get back to the 50s like in a heartbeat because it's making many transactions. So remember, whenever you're on deck screener, they rank it based on transactions. So the more transactions are going through your project, then the higher it's going to get ranked, because it shows that there's a lot of movement happening there. So and I'm going to show you the feature that I added. So as you can see, it basically tells you how many buys it has created. And then give me a sec. What happened? Oh, no. There it is. Oh, it disappeared, bro. So basically, the other feature is, say, for example, you move back and you're like, dang, I want to send some more money to the burn address, to the smart contract, but I don't remember. I logged off. Well, we created this feature where it tells you exactly what's currently running. So if you go to the main menu, and you can see what's currently happening here, you're gonna be able to see the active bots. So we'll have hype, volume, ranking, and then you can basically click on it. So if I forgot that I want to put some more money, or I want to share it with people, I can just go back, click on the function, click on the status, and it will show me what I did. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm running hype on planks, and then if I want to continue to put some more money into it, I can put some more money into it. Cool. Now you're like, hey, let me go ahead and share this with people so that they can see what's happening. So instead of you going over here and taking a screenshot, we created an option where you can just share it with anyone. So basically, you're going to get this little thing, and you're going to be able to share it on Telegram and on X. And the cool feature about it as well is that it's going to give you a direct link to the specific volume bot or ranking bot or hype that is currently running. So I can go on X, make a tweet about it, and people can go check out the progress that it's making. I'll delete this. So basically, it's going to tell you, hey, this is the contract address we're doing. We are doing, we're burning tokens, and 17 transactions have boosted so far. And this is where you can, have look at the track of the bot that's currently running. And then once they click on this link, it's going to pretty much send them right here. Once they click on it, it's going to send them right here on this section. And so people can contribute as well. Just keep in mind, sometimes if it's like at a 95% or 98% done, it might not take the SUI that you sent to it. So you might have to just restart a whole nother thing again, just to be safe, because, sometimes it definitely will trip a little bit, so it won't take the money. But just remember, if in case that happens, you have all the information that we need here, so you can always open up a ticket, go to Telegram, send us a message. Wait, no, that's Twitter, my bad. Go to Telegram, send us a message on here, or on X. You can either message me on X or message me on Telegram, and then we'll look into it, and then you just tell us like, hey, this is this is the order ID that we have running. So the other cool thing about it is that if you ever want to do something else with this actual project, and you don't want to go back and get the contract address and all that, you can simply just hit back. And once you go back, you can pick a different function from the current thing. So if I want to do ranking, I can do ranking, and it's going to stay with the same, the information is already going to be saved in. So all I have to do is basically just send the deposit to rank, and and pretty much, start the second bot, which would be the one thing that I tell people. If you're going to want to get like going in a heartbeat, like to get from, 50th to like top 20, run 5 SUI that you're going to burn on the hype, run the ranking bot with 15 SUI, and also run a volume bot on the 1 minute transaction with 10 SUI, and put like 25. So if you spend a total of, let me see, what did I say? I said 5, 10, and 25. That's 30. That's 40 SUI, bro. If you spend 40 SUI, this is the secret formula. I'm telling you right now, 40 SUI is the secret formula to get ranked on the top 30. If you have a project and you want to get it ranking on top 30, spend 40 SUI, bro. It's going to be the best investment you are going to make because your project is going to crank like nobody's business. It'll just keep going. And this is my favorite part about the hype. Look at this. It's just pure buys, baby. That's all there is. It's just, and this is one SUI. This is one SUI that you're spending on burning. You're burning one SUI, and this is exactly what you're getting with our bot. You're getting a bunch of just buys, and this is where the hype is because nobody likes to see charts that are gonna be looking red. Nobody likes red charts. Everybody loves green charts. So if your chart is green, look at this. Yo, the boys are on it. The boys they understand the sauce. They understand the sauce. Get that thing cranking where it's just buy, and then you're gonna rank up. So big shout out to everyone that is supporting the tools that we are creating. This is one of many tools that we're bringing to the SUI ecosystem. I am still currently working on the SUI Arcade. The SUI Arcade, I do want to make a couple of things clear. Initially, I wanted to have a slot machine where you can, bet some SUI. But I think the most important thing is to have fun, right? And sometimes mixing free games with play games does give people a bad taste because like, dang, I thought it was free. So what I'm doing is I'm basically just holding back on the slot machine and some other games that were play to earn and just doing everything for free. Like you can go on and you're going to be able to do many different things. You're going to be able to play free games. The cool part about it is that I've added a tournament function where we can actually have different project sponsor giveaways and people can go and sign up. And as long as they have the requirements that we're asking for, they'll be able to start ranking in the tournament. So it's really cool. I did made a post on the Bob account. Share real quick. I did make a post on the Bob account of what it would look like, and I made a few changes so far, but it's still pretty cool. So this is what the tournament screen is going to look like. It's going to tell you what the tournament's about, the price that we're going to be giving out. And then once you click on the more details, then it'll open it up and it'll tell you exactly what it is. And here's the cool thing. Right here where it says entry requirements, say for example, the Doonies are hosting one-of-one giveaway, right? And the only thing you need to do to participate in this one-of-one is you need to hold one Doonies. That's it. That's all you have to do. Just hold one Doonies. Before you can join the tournament, since you are connecting your wallet just to verify, your assets, when you hit join tournament and you do not have the asset, you're going to get a different message. You're going to get a message that says, hey, you don't hold any Doonies. Do you want to purchase one? Just click here and it's going to send you, it's going to give you a direct link to Tradeport where you can pick up one of those Doonies. Once you do have it in your possession and the wallet does read that you have it, all you have to do is hit join tournament and it's going to say congratulations, you've been registered, and any game that you're playing in this particular for this particular tournament is going to get registered. And if you don't have it, then you're not going to get registered. But I think this is going to be really good because one, it's going to be fun, two, it's going to be free, and three, is going to bring exposure to many different projects. And at the end of the day, we live in an attention economy. Right now, if I was not entertaining, the viewership would probably be a 10 or 5. But since I am bringing some alpha, we are looking at different things in the SUI ecosystem, not just what I'm building. People are here. So I want to make sure that I bring the same vibes to the projects, to the other products that we're developing, so that they're entertaining and you get to hang out and you have a good time. I love to come in here and do a play to earn game. I don't want to spend money unless I want to go gambling. And, right now we got Double Up that you can go. I don't recommend WinX. Don't go to WinX. They raped us with the pre-sale. I don't recommend it, but definitely go to Double Up to have a good time. If you want to spend, if you want to double your money, go to Double Up. But that's what we're bringing, right? We're bringing awareness to all of the projects that are currently building cool things, and they show up every single day. So this is one of the things that I think is going to be really, really good, and I think a lot of projects are going to benefit from it because, like I mentioned, they'll be able to sponsor giveaways and bring the community to have a good time. Other things that I've added in here, you guys will be able to see in the actual page, and I hope you guys like it. I really hope you guys like it. But so far, ladies and gentlemen, this is what the SUI booster looks like. And as you can see, you already finished up the bots, so it disappeared. But whoa, look at that! Damn, somebody just dropped 2 G's. Damn, bro. Yo, Boobo is cooking. Boobo is cooking, bro. Sheesh. I love it. I love to see it. And that is the one thing, ladies and gentlemen, I want to make sure you guys remember. Whenever you drop products and people are going to be using them, the money is going to come. Because people want to be invested in what you're building. And these guys have created something really cool with the little bubble, where, you know, the bubble maps. I think it's the first one on SUI, which is really good. And, you know, they're killing it. They are really killing it out here. So big shout out to pretty much all the builders. Shout out to Pepe on SUI. Shout out to SUI Bets. Shout out to pretty much everyone that has been supporting of us. You know, much love. The Doonies are killing it in the NFT scene. So I love to see it. I love seeing it. And hopefully I'll have the Bob Arcade done, you know, pretty soon. So in the meantime, I will say, ladies and gentlemen, get ready, get excited. Make sure that you guys check out the tools that we are building, and this is gonna come to Juarez no later than tonight. We've been testing it back and forth for a couple of days now. We are, I think, we're ready to roll this out to you guys, so you guys can start utilizing it. Like I said, it's a very simple tool that is gonna be very beneficial to everyone in the SUI ecosystem, and it's gonna be beneficial to you. And everything that we have created up to this point has pretty much been for the utility of, you know, the purpose of people utilizing the products. We haven't, you know, I personally have not done anything or minted anything to, you know, give to raise funds to build these things. Like we are just building these things to later be able to reap the rewards, and those rewards would come from what we stand and what we believe in, which are brand. You know, this is our brand. Pepe on SUI, SUI Bets, Bob. By the way, I hope you guys like the rebrand on Bob because he's a cool dino, and I think we're gonna have a bunch of good time, a lot of good things being made with Bob. So I'm excited. I'm very, very excited. Shout out to Boobo. They're killing it. Look at this. Oh my goodness. And you best believe they are using the SUI Booster. So I can't wait for you guys to try out the website. Remember, the website is gonna be suibooster.wall.app because we do own the NS. So I like it. I'm excited. All right, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you all for coming today. I hope you guys enjoy all the little alpha that I had for you guys in the SUI ecosystem. I hope you guys enjoyed the little boost. I know morale has been up and down, and the problem with being in SUI is that it's so small and we're so early that almost we're living like in a frat house where you got people upstairs, when you got people downstairs, and everybody's kind of, you know, sick and tired of seeing each other every single day. But the good thing is that the builders are going to build and the community is going to follow wherever they see utility and wherever they keep themselves entertained. So for those reasons, I'm excited to keep building, and hopefully you guys utilize our products. So keep your eyes out, ladies and gentlemen. SUI Booster is coming tonight, no later than tonight. And I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of your day. It is Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern time. I'm about to go out and walk my dogs. Maybe go grab a burger, because Rick was making some good steak, and man, I got the craving, baby. I got the craving. All right, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so much for being here. I appreciate y'all. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.
I've been thinking about all the things you do. Think about you. I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about all the things you do. Think about you.